Hi learners, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the Copilot and its capabilities in Power BI. So you will be able to use the Copilot in Power BI to write DAX measures or to generate the visuals. You can simply ask Copilot to create bar chart or table or dashboard from natural language query. You can simply type expression what you want to do in our plain English, and yes, it is able to give the response. It is able to do what you wants to do. But how to do and what are the limitations? What you can do in Pro Workspace, what you can't do, and what are the Copilot capabilities in Premium or Fabric Workspace is what something we will discuss. We will see how to write a natural query, meaning I'm going to discuss about this, and then we will compare the limitations and advanced features. Right. So Copilot is available in Pro and Fabric or Premium Workspace. Okay, so capacities, but the experience differs depending on the licensing and workspace style. So in Power BI, we have two types of workspaces. One is a Pro type workspace, another one is a Fabric workspace. So if I go to this, so you will be able to see, if you see this kind of icon on in front of your workspace name, so you will be able to say that this is a Fabric workspace. If you don't see any kind of diamond icon at all, so you can say that is Pro Workspace. Even if you want to see, you can simply go to the workspace setting, and if you go to the license info, here you will be able to see the type of license assigned to your workspace. If you want to edit the license, you can simply go and change the license. So you will be able to select premium per user, then premium capacity, then embedded, then fabric capacity, and then trial. So I have a trial only, right? And Pro. So this is the Pro license. If you go to the Pro and if you open this workspace, so here you will see Copilot icon, and this is even not enabled in Pro workspace. By default, you can't use, because Crow, meaning the Pro workspaces are based on the shared capacity. That's why it is not able, or you can't enable it for the workspaces. But if you think, if you want to enable the Copilot for Pro workspaces, what you can do is you can add your purchased fabric capacity to this workspace, right? Then we will see how to add that, right? So what you need to do is simply search for the admin, or you can simply search for the fabric admin portal. Then if I comes to, okay, let's open this. So this is going to open, and yes, automatically it will log in if you have licensed. Then if you search for the Copilot, so you will see something called Copilot and Open AI kind of setting here. Dashboard. Okay, lots of settings are there. These are the admin level settings. You can go through it, but yeah, we will see one by one in our later videos. Okay, so let me search even for this Copilot, right? So here there is something called Copilot and Azure OpenAI settings. So here you can, from here, from these settings, you will be able to enable the Copilot for your tenant. So this is by default for the fabric capacities, it is enabled. But let's say if you want to enable it for the Pro workspaces, what you can do is you can go to the capacity settings. So from that settings, if you everything should be enabled, then you come to the type of license. If you have premium license, you will go here, and you manage to purchase. If you have embed license, you can go here. If you have a fabric capacity, you can go here. I don't have anything out of this. I have a trial license, so I'll come here. I have two different types of capacities, and what I can do is I can select the one of the capacity. Then if I go down in this, if I go down, you will see assign workspace assigned to this capacity. So this is the fabric. This is my personal. So my workspaces are always assigned to the fabric capacities and all. And then this is the again another fabric capacity workspace. I would like to add that pro workspace. So you need to have your pro workspace backed by the fabric capacity, and this is the way you can add. So if I say WC webcam pro, and if I add this, this will get added here. And now meaning you will be able to use the Copilot in your pro workspace. But again, everything execution of all the queries and all everything is on your fabric capacity. Right. So in shared capacity, you can't do anything. That's why it is not enabled for the pro workspace by default. But yes, for fabric workspaces, it is enabled. And now if you go to this, even if you want to go to the admin settings, you can go to the admin setting for the Power BI. Okay, let me go back here. This is the fabric admin settings, and let me go back to the Power BI. Okay, so here, if you come to these settings, okay, from here you can go to the Power BI settings or admin portal settings. So this is for the Power BI. Again, you will see same kind of so the settings here, and I'll search Copilot here. So you need to enable the all these options, disable, okay, for outside of your geographical region and all. If you want to enable this is completely conditional. Rest of the things are enabled. So Copilot is enabled. I mean, the settings are enabled for me. But again, if you go to the capacity, okay, let me go to the capacity settings, and I have a trial capacity, and yes, so workspace assigned to this capacity. If I see, so you can see this is assigned here, right? So this is how from admin, meaning fabric admin portal, I did this, but you can do from the Power BI admin settings also, or admin portals also. This is fine. So once you have this, so this, if you come and if you open the report, this option will be enabled. This Copilot option will be enabled. You can't see this is enabled for me here because I don't have a paid license. You need a paid license. What the license or the capacity which I have is even a trial and that is not supporting. Okay, if I go to this, I can show you. So this is the fabric trial 1 capacity. Okay, fabric trial 1 capacity, and you need a license for the fabric 2 and above capacities. Then and then only you will be able to use the Copilot for your Power BIs. Then what you can do using the Copilot. So I just shown you how to enable it for the pro workspaces, and definitely for fabric and premium workspaces, it is by default enabled. Then what you can do if the Copilot is enabled. Even the pro workspace has limitations, so you will not be able to do much you can do in the fabric or premium workspaces. But yes, using Copilot, you can generate a visuals, you can generate a reports, you can generate a dashboards by simply typing the plain English commands. You can meaning the Copilot can assist you to write DAX, or it can assist you to explain DAX formulas so that you will be able to understood. Then it can summarize your reports, so it can provide the narrative summary of trends in your data. So if you ask summarize my report or summarize my data set, so it will be able to do that. Even it can build a report simply from a text prompt. Copilot can draft a report layout with visuals and filters, and then you will be able to modify that by simply prompting. Then if you want to understood the data model, so it can describe the relationship, then it can describe the fields and suggest the improvement also. So all these things are even possible using the Copilot in Power BI. In any of the Microsoft products. Yeah, this is pretty much good. As I said, Power BI has two types of workspaces, Pro, and obviously, if your workspace is only Pro, Copilot features may be limited, but you can use Copilot features in Pro Workspace if your tenant admin has enabled it. This is what I shown you sometime before, how to enable it for your Pro Workspaces. Premium, it meaning when you should use this. So when you require a full Copilot functionality, everything, generating DAX, creating reports from prompt, and then summarizing the data, and also Pro alone give you access to collaboration and sharing. Meaning, if you have a Pro Workspace, it allows, it gives the access to collaboration and sharing. But Copilot advanced AI features rely on the Fabric. That's why you need to back your, you need to add the capacity to your Fabric. Sorry, Pro Workspace Fabric capacity to Pro Workspace, then and then only. So you can see I have a FT1. This is where the Copilot availability is not supported. This is a trial only, no Copilot. That's why I won't be able to demonstrate on how to do this. But yes, so what we can do is what I explained. So here also, not only for the reports, you can use the Copilot for the data sets also. But yeah, the disadvantage here for me is that I don't have license, that type of license, so I won't be able to show you how to use. But yes, you can use. And even if I go to the Fabric Workspace also, if I open the same report here, that option is disabled because that is not supported in my kind of license. And okay, this is what I shown you how to enable. So go to the Power BI admin or Power BI service portal. From there, you need to go to the admin portal. Then in capacity, select the premium Fabric capacity you want to use for your workspace. Choose the workspace assigned to this capacity, and then assign workspace. Select your Pro workspace from this list. Save the changes. Now that workspace run on the dedicated capacity instead of shared capacity. So that what will happen? It will meaning you will be able to use the Copilot, right? Even same thing is applicable if you open, if you want to use the Copilot in Power BI desktop. I'm opening it, or let me open the report. This is the report. Sorry, not this. This is a kind of project. Let me open this report. So we need to wait until this gets open, right? So here also, if you want to use the Copilot, you need to select the workspace which supports the Copilot. And if it is enabled for any specific workspace, then you will be able to use that here. And yes, Copilot can assist you to do a lot of things, and it will, yeah, it will simplify your development, writing DAX and creating model, and it can help you to optimize the models and all. Everything is possible. So this is all about the Copilot in Power BI, what you can do and how to enable it, right? This is what I discussed. I hope you like the content of this video, and thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day. Happy learning.